Hey, Todd here, Center Valley Customs. Welcome back to those of you that follow. Welcome to everyone else. Today, this video, special video, new project vehicle, okay? I already got her out, got the top down, both tops down, and I'm gonna take you out there and show it to you. But first, side note, we got the hood on the Chevy. Fits like a glove. Okay, the original plan for this car, well, Taylor's plan for this car was going to be to cut a hole right about yonder for the air filter to stick out. Not my first choice, but it is what it is. So far on the channel, we've done my C10, we've worked on my 84 Camaro, we've LS swapped this Chevy. You might like this one. Probably not. Probably not. Ta-da! That's right. That is right. Hide your wives, because when this thing comes coming down the road, nothing's going to happen, I guess. I don't know. But what we're looking at here is a 98 Chevrolet Geo Tracker slash Suzuki Samurai, Suzuki Sidekick slash, it's got Mitsubishi emblems inside of it, so honestly I don't even know what it is. The title actually says it's a Suzuki Samurai, but all the badging on this says it's a Geo Tracker. Missing the rear spare tire here, missing the gas cap, missing, you know, a little bit of sheet metal just in this area, and maybe a little bit in this area. But to be truthfully honest with you, that's the only rust on this whole vehicle. The rocker panels and the floor are rotted out. The rest of this thing is like pretty damn good. Like, it's got dents and stuff, and the paint's obviously not great, but it actually, the frame is mint. These fenders, none of the lips are rusted out at all, front or back. Like I said, look at that frame. It's like that all the way up the middle. Motor? Oh, whew, the motor, you ask. Well, it's a 1.6 16 valve. Probably has a blown head gasket. Smokes a lot. Runs like complete garbage. 5-speed manual. Hey, come on. That's got a little bit something going for it. But other than that, it's just shit heap. I guess that's what I'd call it. So my wife actually found this on the interwebs, and I said, yeah, sure. I think the guy wanted $1,300 or $1,400 for it. I think I ended up giving him like $800. I don't know. It did come with the top. It did come with the middle top, whatever you want to call that. He wanted, originally I was going to buy it without the top, because the only time I would use the top is for storage. But I figure if I'm there and it's all there, I might as well take it all. Originally I was going to give him $600 just for the Geo, whatever, without the top, because he for some reason thinks the top is worth like $600. I told him he's crazy, because he is. The dude that I got it from is not all there. Let's just put it that way. Hey, I'm not one to talk, whatever. But that's pretty much it as far as, you know, walking around it. My wife has wanted a Mercedes G-Wagon, and if you've ever seen the price on one of those bad boys, not great. I think a new one's like $250,000. Used like 04, 03 is like 30,000. I told her, I tell you what, you find one with a bad motor or blown up transmission, we'll buy it, and I'll do what I do best, throw an LS in it. So we ended up with this. It's kind of the same. Not really. Maybe that project will come along the road, I don't know, but this is what we got for now. Yeah. Interior, actually, I'll show you the interior once we get in the shed, the garage, I should say. It is like almost triple digits today, so it is hot. I had to change this shirt already, change our shirt already, because I'm sweating so bad. I sweat right through it. And actually the footage after this is me taking the top off. I had to take that shirt off, put this shirt on. So the clip, if I put it in here after this, is actually before this. But it is what it is. I need to move some vehicles around. I made some room in the garage already for this. Didn't have to move too much stuff. So that's a plus, right? But we'll get this in there, show you the interior, tell you what my plans are, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm gonna get this top off of here. It is like hot. I don't know how well this is gonna happen. I already took the, whatever you wanna call that one, the sunroof out of here. I don't know how I'm gonna get this off of here. Don't seem that heavy. It's hot though. Yeah, okay. Where to go? This looks like a good spot. There, perfect. Whew. Oh, she looks sick now. Dang. That's normal. It's normal. Clean this out a little bit. Okay. Should be it. Just gotta be easy with these vehicles, you know? Beautiful, beautiful, perfect. Okay. Whew. Wow. Yep. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Get her running again. Hopefully this will do it. Oh, my cable's off here. All right, please start. Let's go. I got this thing in here. Look at all that room. Could probably fit 2, maybe 3 more in here. Look at that thing. Takes up the whole damn garage. This is like a quarter of it. Nice. Interior. I wish this interior was nicer. By nicer, I just mean I wish that all the plastic panels weren't so dusty. Like, there's dust everywhere. terrible. And you know you can never get that stuff cleaned out. If you know a good way to get that stuff cleaned out, let me know. Honestly, I thought about just power washing the whole interior, but I don't want to get water anywhere. I don't want to ruin the dash, more or less. I don't really know what my whole envision is, but I have a good idea, I guess, what I want. So my thought, or the plan is, more or less, on this, is to completely gut all the interior out of here, get the carpet out, get all the seats out, get all the plastic out that doesn't need to be there, except for the dash. Leave the dash in it. We'll fix these rocker panels. I'll fix the floorboards. The passenger side is actually the only side that has holes in it. I'm pretty sure that side is soft though. Generally what happens is, you know, the top comes off or the top leaks, water runs down right there into the floorboard, and that's why it rots right there. So what I would like to do, I think, is gut the interior out, put new sheet metal in it, and then more or less rhino line or bed liner the whole interior so that it's not going to rust. I'll probably drill holes, smaller holes in the floor, so that if the water does get in here, it at least can drain out through the floor. It doesn't just rot the floor out. I don't know how waterproof I want to make this thing, but I would like, you know, you to be able to get caught in the rain and not really have to worry about it, you know what I mean? So as far as seats go, I want to keep the back seat. I think this thing will be cool to go bombing around, you know, just out in the open here. And more or less, I don't want to call it a beach, you know, live in Wisconsin, so we don't really have beaches, but kind of like a beach mobile, more or less. This is going to be my wife's car, so I won't be driving it that much. So it's got to be built safe enough for her to be driving around, bombing around, but still be cool. Is that even, can you even say that? I don't know. But she has sent me a lot of these in the past. I don't know why she likes them. She thinks they're cute, but she sends them to me all the time, and finally I just gave in because it's small. Maybe we can make it cool. Maybe. I've looked up a lot of them online, and quite honestly, I haven't seen any that were like, that's pretty cool. But I don't know that you can get cool with these. So yeah, that's more or less the interior. I do plan on painting this. It's not going to be mint, you know, but I do want to try to get some of these dents out of here, dent out of there. The door's pretty decent. This is all pretty decent up to here. This is beat in. I think we can get at that from the inside. This is all pretty decent. Whoever had this before me put big ass lag bolts through the top into the frame here, because all the locks that, I guess the locks are on the top, but all the locks were just garbage, junk. So that kind of irritates me, but I don't know. Honestly, we'll probably end up getting a, what do you want to call it? A soft top for this instead of that hard top. I just don't like the thought of having this parked out in my pole shed and mice and stuff get inside. But I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get that far. Motor, I'll pop the hood, show you what we got under there. So here's the inside, or the engine bay, I should say. This is a 16 valve, 1.6 liter. I don't know these motors at all. I've done a little bit of research. I don't know. They're like a B16 or B something A or B something G or something. I have no idea. But it is fuel injection. It's got a fuel rail multi-port injection. Whatever. It's got separate injectors for each intake runner. It's got 138,000 miles on it. The guy I bought it from thinks it has a bad head gasket because this thing runs like straight up garbage. It is missing terribly. It smokes terribly. The day I got this, I tried to drive it down the road, and it literally looked like I did a ginormous burnout. It was just all smoke, and it was, I want to say it was oil smoke, not coolant smoke. This radiator is cracked. It's leaking here, so we'll have to get a new radiator. Motor wise, I don't know what I want to do with this motor. This is a 2-wheel peel model. If this bad boy had 4-wheel peel, 4WD, we'd be dropping an LS in this thing, and we'd be making all the Jeep guys cry. And not the real Jeep guys, not the real guys that do the rock crawling. I'm talking about the dudes that wear cutoffs, flip-flops, run around with no doors on, all right? You know who I'm talking about. Those guys. But, again, this is going to be my wife's vehicle, so we can't be just throwing in LS motors in this thing. Yet. I mean, I say that, but it may come to that. So my plan is pull this motor out. We need to tear it down, make sure it's rebuildable. I've read online and seen online there's a channel called Zook's Off-Road. It's a guy out of Arizona. He does a lot of trackers, but honestly he's not a fan of these motors. They just don't make the horsepower. This thing makes like 90 horse at the most, which actually, for the size of the motor and the horsepower it puts out, is actually pretty impressive. However many horsepower per cylinder, whatever. People say that's actually pretty impressive. I don't know. But my plan is pull this motor, tear it down. I need to see if the number 2 journal is cracked or not. The guy I got this from claims it has a bad head gasket. I don't know if it does or not, but we're going to find out probably on the next video, not this one. But we're going to pull this motor out, we're going to tear it down, see if the number 2 journal is good. If the number 2 journal is good, I think I'm going to rebuild this, and then there's probably going to be a turb ski right in this general area. Yeah? No? Yeah? I don't know. So a lot of people run the KO3 turbos. I think they're out of like a Jetta, something like that. I would preferably like to run something that has a T4 flange. Unfortunately, I want to say a lot of the turbos that have the T4 are fairly big, so you get a lot of turbo lag and that kind of thing. But we'll see when we get that far. If you have any ideas, or if there's a way you think I should go, let me know, because I'm kind of on the fence. The one thing with the turbo on this is about fueling and ignition. I don't know how I would control that, or do I just set the timing and just lock it out and just run it at whatever it is? I don't know. I honestly, what I'd kind of like to do is a Honda K motor. They put out buttloads of power for a little 4-banger. Unfortunately, they're probably expensive. I don't want to go spending a whole bunch of money on this thing. I don't know anything about Hondas. I don't know anything about Honda engine standalone things. If they make them, I don't know. LS's is all I know. LS and small block Chevy, put it that way. But that's kind of the plan. Let me know what you think. I've seen a lot of these with LS's in them. It will fit. Apparently there's a guy that's got one, and he said if he went with a 4L60 instead of a 4L80, he said he would have had to make no modifications at all. Just drop right in. I don't know how much I believe that, but it is what it is. So that's kind of the walk around. It's kind of the gist of this thing. That's kind of the way I envision it. Tomorrow I'll probably start ripping interior out. So we need to get all this interior ripped out so I can see for sure what panels I need to buy, so I can order them and start getting those cut out. So that's kind of my plan. The whole, yeah, I don't know. So it's freaking hot out, so I'm going inside for the day. I did what I needed to do. See you tomorrow. Yo, it's It's been a while. I think I worked on this Monday. It's now Friday. I've had a lot of stuff going on with work and then after work. So I haven't worked on the old tracker since Monday. So we're going to pick up on this today. My goal is to have this whole interior gutted out of here tonight. That'll probably be the end of this video. And then next week we'll pick up on other stuff. So I was hoping to have this all gutted out already this week so I could have ordered panels, patch panels, floor pans, and rocker panels to have them here next week. That's probably not going to happen. It is what it is. Life is life. So we're probably going to start on removing the back seat. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to start with front seat because we're kind of already there. Oh, what do we got here? Jack Daniel's Downtown Punch. Huh. I like your style. Anyway, we got to get this rear seat out of here, but we have issues with that because I believe this is supposed to be a release thing that I think is supposed to have cables under here that's supposed to release the back so that you can pick this up. Well, I'm pretty sure that cable ain't holding anything anymore. And I've kind of tried already yanking up on that back seat. I can't get it to go. So, things are probably about to get broke. I also looby-doobied these hinges up. So listen to this boy. Oh yeah, not too bad. This latch needs a little work. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Just like new. So, let's get to work. Let's get ripping stuff out. This should just come right out of here. Yeah. Yuck. Get out of here. So I was thinking, we're probably not going to need these seats because we're going to go with something probably a little more waterproof. And then I was thinking about some Denali seats. They don't fit in Taylor's car. They're here. I bet I can get them to fit in there. And I think the seat belt would work because we need new seat belts. We can pull it over. It's already got it on there. Put those in. Get new belt loops. Go from there, you know. Probably be pretty nice. So we're getting way too ahead of ourselves. Let's just get this out. This is all stripped out. That's nice. I don't know how these come out. Yeah, penny. Getting rich already. How does this work? Oh, do you have to slide them? I bet you there's a bolt under this rail. Maybe? Well. How does this work? guessing you need to slide this seat ahead. The only issue is I can't slide it ahead. I got an idea. Watch your eyes. What in the world? Get back there. Watch your eyes. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Come on, come on. What's going on here? Oh, nickel. Another penny. Another penny. Getting my money back. Almost there. Just one more. There we go. Oh, come on. That just does not want to let go. There we go. Easy. Be with your friend. Okay. Well, if you're taking out, easy. If you're taking out Geo Tracker seats, it's supposed to be a bolt here. It's supposed to be a bolt here. It's supposed to be one in this area. There's one here, and there's one there. So, that'll help you. Now, unfortunately, that was the easy part, because this back seat is going to be a nightmare because I can't get under it. There's like a plastic thing under here, so I can't get under it. It's already missing a couple bolts, which is nice. I'm already halfway there. So we got to figure out how we're going to get this out. Pry bar, just stick a pry bar under there and just go to town. Okay. I don't know yet. I gotta look around. Alright, I think I got a little progress here. My wife came out talking about how she wants to go get flooring. We haven't had floors in 3 years, and all of a sudden now it's an issue. So anyway, what I ended up doing was pulling the pins out of here, both sides, hoping I could flip this up so I could see underneath, but I can't. So I've lost my patience a little bit here. So this is a new plan. I'm about to take this here crowbar, hopefully lift this up far enough to where I can smash this 2x4 under here so I can get my eyes under there. I would prefer not to completely destroy this seat because I don't know what's going back in here, but chances are I'm just going to lose my patience and just destroy it anyway. So let's get this thing out of here. I don't know if this handle is doing anything. Ah, mosquito. It moves a bunch, but I don't want to come out. I don't know if this is doing anything. Ah! Uh-huh. understand what's holding this. Almost looks like this side has nothing at all, actually. Must all be on this side. This side's got nothing. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Is it just in the middle, maybe? That's... Oh. Oh. I don't know. I bet you it's only held in the center. That would make sense. So I can dingle-dangle this thing all over the place. But I don't want to come out. Okay, let's do the 2x4 thing again. See if there's a cable under there somewheres that I can maybe grab hold of. There's a hole in this end. Oh, I got it. Ah. Apparently you just stuff that in there. Oh, choo-choo train. What is this? Okay. Alright, I think we're just gonna not vacuum all this up and just try to lay it in here. Oh, more money. More money. More money. Pick up all the money first. And then we'll just take this whole thing and throw it right in the garbage can. It's not gonna use it anyway. Down to $799 and some cents. Throw that up. I was hoping I'd just be able to pull it out of here. I'm gonna have to take this off. Them can just go in the garbage too. We'll get new screws. Actually, they'll probably go in the yard and I'll run them over with the lawnmower. Probably more likely to happen. Oh, no, I can't get my socket. I don't know if we're going to need those or not. Set them over there. Okay. Beautiful. See that? Beautiful. Probably just get rid of these, honestly. What we might end up doing to this, I've been thinking about it, is I might just make a bunch of sheet metal plates to just cover this. Just get rid of all this garbage. Wouldn't be too bad, they're pretty flat. You like a sheet metal plate for this, sheet metal plate for this, cover all this up so it'll be just clean. Probably don't need that. More money. Okay. So that's gone. Oh, I gotta do that one. I don't know. I'd like to get rid of these. Maybe just do like lap belts. I think it'd look better than having this stuff sticking out. Looks pretty stupid if you ask me. Alright, get rid of this. Carpet. Here. Get rid of this carpet here. Wow. Got some wires from something, I don't know, door switch or something. Oh man, it's getting bad. Yeah, screwdriver. Oh, that's mine. Oh, I got a couple screwdrivers in here. Alright. Whew. Yuck. Alright, I took a little time. I took the seat belts, whatever post thing out, got all these panels off, whatever, cleaned all this stuff up. I still got a whole bunch of this undercoating stuff to scrape off, but I'll do that on my own time. So now I'm gonna run the old Craftsman, suck all this stuff out. There's no filter in there, so all that stuff will just blow that away, and see what we got after we get this all vacuumed out. This will only take about 6 hours. Yo, new day. Troy stopped by yesterday, brought me my steel finally for my weld table. Only waited for that 6 months. Got this all vacuumed out yesterday. Looks not bad at all. The only spots are the spots I more or less already knew about that were bad. But luckily we didn't find anything more. So this floor is obviously rotten. This piece here I was worried about, but I think it's going to be okay. I may have to patch a little bit in there, but I'm going to try not to buy that patch panel more or less. I'm just going to, you know, fill it in. Same with this. So I don't know if the rocker panels have the inner rockers like that. So may have to fill that in also, but we'll figure that out when we get that far. So yeah, more or less we need floor panels both sides, rockers obviously. Hopefully the rockers come up high enough to fix that hole here. The other side is actually better, but I don't know. That, or I'll build a patch panel for that somehow, one way or another. Again, figure that out when we get there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's as far as I wanted to get with this video. Next video on this, probably be yanking this motor out. I'd like to do a compression test on it just for fun before we get it yanked out. Previous owner thinks it has a bad head gasket. I think he said it overheats. So if you don't know, with these 1.6 liter motors, the main journal 2 is like a 50-50% chance they're cracked. So I'm already going to assume that the main journal in this motor is cracked. With that being said, we need to figure out what we're going to do for a power plant. So like I said, this is going to be my wife's vehicle, so I don't really want to go too crazy. And I have a 5.3 LS over there. I got a 4L60 trans, and I've seen guys online that have put LSs in these. Me personally, I think it'd be a waste. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So my second whatever, was going to be rebuild this and turbo it. But like I said, chances are the main journal is going to be cracked. So that's probably not even an option. Along with that, my HP tuners it's not compatible with this vehicle, this motor, this computer, whatever. So I have no way of tuning that. Third option I've thought of, and I was going to do, is a 2.2 liter GM motor. So that come in absolutely everything. S10s, Cobalts, Cavaliers, everything. Those are compatible with HP tuners. You can get them fairly cheap. There was an S10 with a 5-speed. The clutch was out of it. Guy wanted $600 for it. I guarantee you I could have talked him down to $300. So my plan was to go pick up that S10 and rob the motor from that. Unfortunately, I waited too long. I drug my feet on it too long. Well, actually I just didn't have time. So I missed out on that deal. It already sold. So that kind of sucks. But I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. With these motors, if you turbo them, I've seen people use like a mega squirt or a micro squirt controller thing. I've never used one before. I know nothing about them. So if you have any experience with those, let me know. Let me know if they're easy to use and if they're worth buying. Again, I don't want to go spend a whole crap ton of money on this thing, but I'd like it to be a nice little ripper, more or less. So my guess is the 2.2 with the turbo is probably the route we're going to go, if I can find one, and go from there. I do have some other plans with this as far as the body goes, but I'm not going to tell you that. You're going to have to stick around to see what comes of that. So that's it. I know this isn't the coolest vehicle in the world. Don't get me wrong. I can honestly say I would have never expected me to be working on one of these. But it is what it is. It's different. So the more I work on it, the more I look at it, and the more things I kind of think about doing, the more excited I get, which is kind of weird. So, but that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that garbage. And catch you on the next one.